Welcome to MPAI 600 or MPA 5600 week 2 here at Georgetown University. Just a couple announcements. Again, keep up the effort. I saw everything. That was pretty good for the UBL raid and the discussions around that. Please keep up that intensity going forward, and you'll get feedback this week on that, so you have an idea of what I'm looking for in future discussions. And again, 500 words total. So if there's a discussion, it's 500 words. If there's two discussions, 250 to 300 words each. So again, 500 words is kind of the center point, what I'm looking for your weekly assignment. The other thing, congressional walkthrough, I'm going to do one on November 6th. And what that is we are going to replicate or cover the January 6th insurrection and the intelligence failure and the security failures surrounding that. So I'm doing that for my in-person class. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it available for everyone here. It's not required, but if you're in DC, love to have you. We'll meet near Capitol Hill on November 6th. I'm also giving a Zoom option. So if you're not local, but you want to tune in via Zoom, you're welcome to do that as well. And I will, when you acknowledge this video, please let me know if you can make it via Zoom, if you make it via in person as well. So ChatGPT. I should have mentioned this in the syllabus, but I just want to emphasize this because ChatGPT is so new. We are having problems with ChatGPT. People in this program, in this course, are using it for papers, for discussions. I will just tell you that I've caught people in previous classes using it, and I know if you're using ChatGPT. The questions and the exams are so specific that the spit out that ChatGPT does is pretty obvious that it's kind of a canned, generic answer. So if you use it and you think you can get away with it, I would think otherwise. And I will say, if I catch you using it, you'll get it reported to the ad board. They'll make a detail whether you cheated or not, and they may suspend you or expel you from the program. They're that serious. Now, what I will also say is that ChatGPT, I look at it as kind of Wikipedia. Wikipedia is not authorized to be used for your papers or your discussions, but I guarantee you probably use it just to get a baseline understanding of something or baseline understanding of a particular topic before you go into detail. I view ChatGPT as that. It will give you a baseline answer on some of the issues that are brought up. What were the causes of the 9/11 intelligence failure? And it'll probably give you, write 1,000 words on it and probably give you a good bullet point list of all the failures for 9/11. Perfectly fine to do that background research. What you need to do in this course is not just give me a laundry list of all the causes of the 9/11 intelligence failure, but to go in depth on one or two of those issues and show how it cascaded to the actual failure itself. So think of that as you think about ChatGPT going forward. And then finally, we have a real-time case study as you guys are going through current events. I will do so in these weekly discussions. And the Israeli-Gaza conflict is the biggest one. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to do it. I think I might allow you on your final to talk about the intelligence failure surrounding the Israeli-Gaza conflict. What I'll ask is that in your acknowledgments or announcements is that you post any good articles that discuss the intelligence failure and the issues surrounding it. So we can kind of go through it in this course going forward. And we will talk about the theories related to intelligence failure in this course. So I want you to kind of apply those theories to the information that's coming out in the Israeli-Gaza conflict, particularly the intelligence failure, how Israel was caught so flat-footed. So review of last week, again, we talked about the UBL captured. I think most of you hit on this, SIGINT and how that related to the House or connecting the courier to the actual bin Laden, the HUMINT, the interrogations of Hassan Gul, and how that led to revelations of the courier, and then the GeoInt, how they used overhead imagery to kind of, one, pinpoint the bin Laden safe house, two, to actually try and confirm that it was bin Laden, thinking how many wives and families bin Laden has and how many families were located in that house. And then the third thing GeoInt assisted was with actually trying to assist with the raid. And if some of you might have worked on these issues before, but if you're providing intelligence to a raid, you need very detailed information. I walk in through the front door. How many steps until we get to a staircase? Is the staircase revolve around? Is the staircase square kind? How many paces between the second exit on the staircase and the first room? That's the type of detailed information GeoInt may be able to provide, and that is what assisted with the bin Laden case study. Some of you also talked about MASINT and OSINT as well. Those kind of had tertiary relationships as well. We didn't talk about it in class, but I think it was good that some of you brought it up in your discussion section. So again, good overview of the bin Laden capture, good overview what I saw in the discussion. And then we talked about the intelligence cycle and different deviations of the intelligence cycle and how it related to bin Laden and how it will relate to the case studies we will talk about in the future. So week 2, collection strategy. This is your assignment for this week. It's 1,000 words. Go ahead, pause me, and go to the example collection strategy I provided. Okay, so welcome back. Hopefully from that you took away what a collection strategy looks like. And what I want you to do is develop requirements, apply the intelligence disciplines that we just talked about, analyze the pitfalls in those intelligence disciplines, and then finally just be creative. Look at a national security problem. Again, I've seen the gambit from Russia, Ukraine, down to MS-13 in Fairfax County and everything in between. So apply a intelligence issue to one of those national security problems or homeland security problems going forward. And I think you'll do fine. So the readings, again, Lowenthal Chapter 6 and the Intelligence Tradecraft Primer. And the documentary is The Confessions, the PBS Frontline, The Confessions. So you should be able to, what I want you to do, I should say, in the discussion, and you will not get full credit, you will not get full credit, you will not get full credit if you don't apply the Intelligence Tradecraft Primer to the issues that we see in the case study, in the PBS Frontline documentary. So please do so in your discussions. Show me that you can apply that to a case study, play the intelligence tradecraft issues with a case study, and show me that in the discussion. So if there's any issues, I will, I'm available for questions or issues, and I look forward to this week's discussion.